What's going on? It's Greg Campbell. Just want to do a quick little video here. I got something awesome in the mail the other day from CNZ Audio, and want to talk about it. This is a Crossfire metal. In my opinion, it's kind of a mix between a distortion and a fuzz, but I'm extremely impressed with how tight the low end is on this and how you can use it in a already high-driven, high-gain amplifier, such as I'm going to be running it through my Randall RD20, which has got 6L6 GC tubes going in it and some 12AX7s. But this pedal right here, let me get it in the frame a little closer. We're going to run this through the power amp section of this amplifier, and it sounds incredible. So what we got here is a toggle switch that has your high boost and your low boost, and then your off position. Then you have a level, and you have a tone knob. The main dial in the center is your saturation, that's your gain. Basically, that's your distortion channel of this pedal. So let's go ahead and just fire it up. My favorite setting so far is the low boost. We'll also try it with some effects later and just see what that does. Pedals in the bypass position. There we go. Right off the bat, you can already hear it's a very high gain pedal. For a distortion, going into a power amp, I'm impressed. This is a great value. I believe the pedal is only around $45 through CNZ Audio. And what you get for that is a really high driven sound that is customizable to the sounds that you're looking for, really. The tone has a huge sweep on it, almost like a mid-frequency sweep. And with a high boost and a low boost, it gives you the option of a really, almost like a 4K, high driven in the mid, something more crisp, a lot of bite. And in the low boost, you get that, but without almost the fuzziness that you might get with it in the high boost setting. We're going to toy around with those today, but once again, let's just mess with the low boost and see what we can achieve here. Let's back the gain off almost completely and slowly raise the dial. This is a quarter turn. It's nice to have a lower gain setting, especially for the popular modern type tones you hear today. Still a high gain tone, but you're not oversaturating it. It's incredible. I'm liking it. Let's go ahead and raise the dial now. Let's put it at noon. This is kind of where it really shows its fangs for more of that death metal, black metal. once again, another killer setting with the Crossfire metal pedal. CNZ audio has done really well. The inner circuitry of this, I'm really impressed with. The sounds I'm getting for a pedal that's basically under $50. People need to jump on it if they want some of these tones. It's just a great vibe. It's a great sound, and it's a great buy. And also with this at noon, even though it's a sharper, more overdriven sound, definitely a more of that chainsaw, buzzsaw distortion or whatever, similar to an HM2 or the Metal Zone type pedals that are out there. You know, I believe Boss created the All the Rage back in the day. I think I had one of those when I was 9 years old, all the way to maybe 13 or so when I was a kid. And that was the hottest pedal back then for those tones. But now with what's going on with all the pedal builders nowadays, there's just a lot of great tones. It's a great time to be a guitarist with all these options out there. But let's see if with this overdriven sound we can still get that Jenny vibe. Unbelievable. Let's go ahead and just quickly patch it through some effects. See if we can, I don't know, let's achieve some lead tones. Just have fun with it. We're going to keep the volume at noon. Or excuse me, not the volume, but the distortion knob on the Crossfire. Let's keep that at noon right now. That's awesome. That just has a really nice cry, like in the 80s leads and stuff. It's very, very nice. Let's go ahead and now the knob is barely a quarter of the way up on the distortion. Flip up the rhythm switch. Just want to add today we're using my Ibanez RGA, and this is loaded with a Seymour Duncan Omega in the bridge position, and we're just running a standard in the neck position. This is a standard pickup that came with this guitar, so. Sounding right there. Really warm sounding. That's awesome. Hope you guys like that. Beautiful sound. Let's go ahead and mess with some reverb. The last pedal you were hearing was a Earthquaker Devices Avalanche Run with the CNZ audio Crossfire metal. Now let's run it with a TC Electronic Trinity T2. And let's crank our distortion up now. Instead of a quarter of the way, let's go back to noon. See if we can create some of those creepy vibes underneath, like a heavy rhythm. Reverb sounds amazing with this pedal. Let's try it in more of a lead format. Bring our gain down just a hair. See what we got. Incredible. Forgive me, I was recording last, so there's like a gallon of reverb, but it sounds awesome, nevertheless. Last but not least, let's see if we can get some of these creepy chorusy tones here. Cool just to sometimes add an effect underneath some of your rhythm tones, and it gives it more space, gives it more dimension. But anyway, I mean, let's just finish it out here. A little over 15-minute video, but I'm running a Randall RD20 tube amplifier with two Randall Celestian V30 loaded cabinets. So they're 112 cabinets a piece, so we got two 12s going here. with this CNZ audio. And I just want to close out. Let's just play with this distortion knob and see how intense it gets. But I hope you guys like it. I'm really happy with the tone. I'm really happy with the value. And I'm overall happy how it's responding with Seymour Duncan pickups. Always a great choice of pickup if you want that raw, savage tones, but you want a passive pickup without being active. And it's the best way to go. But CNZ Audio knocked it out of the park. Let's go to noon with the distortion knob. Same riff. Almost the same riff. Awesome tone. Let's go ahead now and put it at 75%. Which on this pedal is at about 2 o'clock. Now we're into the really high gain territory. Unbelievable, pretty extreme. Now we're going to dime it all the way, 100%. Might get some feedback. I'm not even using a noise gate through this whole video, but here we go. That's wonderful. I hope you guys enjoy this, but last but not least, like I said, this is my favorite setting, and I've been toying with this distortion knob. But let's go ahead and get into the high boost territory before we close it out. Everything you heard was the low boost. High boost, and we're going to set our distortion at about 4. You still have a rich bass response, but if you can hear in the video, that's why I'm getting that 4K hertz kind of area of that higher to mid. Sounds sweet, but I'm going to say with this pedal so far, with much I've been playing around with it, the low boost is where it's at for my sound and my kind of tone. But high boost is great if you want that really in your face. I mean, we can even drop the bass on it here. Just lower the tone and really scoop it out. Check this out. Pantera-esque. Kind of a dime thing going on. There you have it. That's Crossfire Metal by CNZ Audio. Comes in this nice little box right here, and I hope you guys follow everything on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. You'll see a lot of little clips of this guy. But thank you, and there'll be more where this comes from. But you guys enjoy, and we'll jam and chat later. Thank you.